Very
Hello,
No.
everybody, and welcome to Equinox, a homebrew Dungeons and Dragons game featuring these people. Please let me know if I am too loud, because I've had to change my setup. So you are getting me in crystal clear, crisp, proper XLR microphone. So love that for me. Ugh. So, how is everybody? How was your week?
It was very good, thank you.
Lovely.
No, it wasn't. It was very sad.
Oh,
Do
yes.
you want me to say something?
Do you want to say something?
No.
Do you want to say something?
No.
No?
Is there something to be said?
I don't
No.
know, maybe. Apparently.
No.
Okay, well,
It is too sad.
it is too sad. Yes, I don't expect you to say anything. But we do appreciate that you're here, and much kindness and love towards you. So, on that note, as everyone can see, our reactive sprites are still
dear,
not working.
dear.
I'm going to have to do something
Worse
about
than
that.
that, Tegan, I don't think they can hear us. Stream can't hear us.
I can hear you guys.
Stream can't hear us.
I can
yes,
hear
so
us
the
through.
stream can't.
What do you mean the stream? No, it's through the stream. Through Twitch, I can hear.
I can't hear anybody on the stream.
I turned up on my phone too. See? Look.
I can hear you on stream, Tegan.
No. See? Look. Wait.
I can hear you on stream, Tegan.
No. See?
Oh, yeah. No, we're fine. Yeah.
It's
Oh,
just
what the hell?
Dusty. Can't hear us.
Weird.
Heard my own voice. Like, holy hell. who said
Andrew's
thank
like,
you,
oh,
man?
I don't like that.
Which is being weird for me, as I can only hear you in the left side of my headphones.
Oh, no. That's no
Oh.
good.
Have you gone deaf?
Don't do that, please, sir.
Nah, I'm
Do
good.
what?
Okay, so for everybody who is joining us, Andrew, what happened last week?
Dude, I honestly don't remember.
Look at your notes.
I
You're
haven't
the
looked
one
at
that
my
takes the notes. The certified
No,
note
yeah,
taker this time around. I'm impressed.
Yeah, and I do that every week. Let one of the others stretch their knowledge. Yeah.
Okay, well, you won't
Well,
get any
if I was going
inspiration
to
this
complain
week.
about the whole volume thing, I find Twitch is very quiet. Like we are coming through very quiet.
It wasn't on mine. I can turn you guys up if you like. Da-da-da. Maybe it's just yours, like, because I can hear you coming through fine on. Listen. Yeah, I think it's your headset set then.
That is weird.
Wait,
Yeah.
because they
I
sound fine.
thought it was fine.
That's so weird.
I know. I think it just. Well, let us know. Either
Oh.
way, let us know. And I can make tweaks if need be. Okay, with that knowledge, all fun. Okay, Andrew, considering you're the one that always needs the inspiration, I'm happy to give it to somebody else. Dusty, do you want to use Andrew's notes to tell us what happened last week?
Sure.
Yeah,
Last
Read them
week-
verbatim.
Last week we finished up Wicked's date, where she tragically had to confess that she couldn't let this relationship go any further,
Yep.
omitting exactly why, simply leaving him with asking his sisters. Apparently, Arashi was watching the whole time and held a knife to his neck, threateningly. Because all he saw was them hanging out, then Wicked running away crying.
Yep. That happened.
And he's like, "All right, what'd you do to her?" He's like, "I don't know, man." He's like, "Oh, come on, don't play dumb." He's like, I am very dumb. I don't know what happened." Did I do that? Did I do something wrong?
I like
Instead of
it.
what-
Do
Yeah,
you
I
have a
do that.
girlfriend, man? Like,
Do you have a girlfriend? I'm genuinely confused. I need some advice. But it's like, all right.
and Arashi's like,
Let's-
yes,
all
I
right,
have
I
a
gotta
girlfriend.
go.
I've been told I have a girlfriend.
I allegedly have a girlfriend.
And he was so confused by this conversation that he smoke bombed and left.
Yeah, he said, "Fuck this shit, I'm out." Basically, we both got problems. I don't have the answers. You don't have my answers. I'm gonna go. And dipped.
And immediately
meanwhile,
walked into another set of relationship problems.
Yep. As he encountered Madame Weaver's attempt at a picnic for Habaru.
In which Habaru
Habaru
just laid
was-
it all out there.
Yeah, Habaru was directed by was it Selena? Yeah, it was Selena.
Yeah.
Selena, after their meeting, like, hey, now that our important meeting's done, you should go see Weaver for no particular reason. And Habaru's like, all right, cool. And he headed out, saw Weaver. Weaver tried to lay on the charm, but unfortunately, Habaru only sees her as a friend. More than a friend. Family, really. Family zoned, unfortunately.
She took it well,
Yeah, she took it all right.
got up, left, and then Narashi shot her.
Yep.
Which led
And
to
Habaru did not
Habaru
take
screaming.
that well.
Yeah, he took that really well. Which led them carrying her her unconscious body through a forest when her aunt showed up. And they both
Yep,
immediately
Eris.
dropped her.
Eris finally showed up. Yeah. Yeah, dropped her. She woke up. She saw Eris is here. She's like, oh, okay. I guess I'll call the rest of them. Oh, I don't have the number. I'll have King gather the rest of them. And so King had to send in a call to arms for Feynman and
And Co.
Sabata and Feynman and Co. Yeah. Yeah, Wicked and Sabata. Or no, was it? No, it was Wicked and Feynman. Wicked and Feynman then went over to the Wolves' Den to get absolutely smashed.
Yep.
However, once she saw the text, she seemingly instantly became silver and serious again,
Yes.
and told Feynman, "All right, we gotta go." And we all met up in the woods. Wicked,
Meet Eris.
quiet, serene, eyes closed, head down. Everyone is together with Eris now, and that's where we left off.
Yep. Do you have your notes, by the way?
Bada bing, bada boom.
I'm asking if. Hi, Connor. How are you? God, this is my worlds collide. So, Connor Lewis VO. I work with Connor. He's an alright bloke, kind of. Or so I'm told.
The android, my cyber life.
Ooh, getting hit with the kind of.
It's kinder than some of the stuff people say about him.
The
doing
kind is
alright.
its own.
Okay, so yes, you are in the forest with the goddess of chaos and love. She has accepted the fact that her niece is lying unconscious after being shot with an arrow.
No, we woke her up.
You did wake her up?
Yeah, we did ask Eris.
Eris
I didn't
tapped
Oh,
drop
that's
her.
right. Tapped him on the nose. On the nose. That's right. Eris was really excited to see Wicked as well. Wicked was less excited to see Eris. Don't know why though. Eris vaguely recognizes her, although she looks a lot different from the last time she saw her. So, oh yeah, the DM always forgets.
Very different.
probably put on a couple of pounds or something. I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
She was just
Could be the combat cardigan she's wearing.
Change the hairstyle. Put glasses
Well,
on.
if she's wearing camo pants, it could be the bottom half of us missing, and that's what the issue is.
Maybe. We also know that Sabata is exceedingly excited about this world. He did go and see Habaru's. He did go and see Habaru's mother. Yes, combat cardigan. We did go see Habaru's mother. That went well.
Real well.
I believe there is a catalogue being made of all the things that Sabata is indeed purchasing for his extreme toy making sports. So.
Oh yes.
And I believe we're also going to be purchasing an ethereal connector at some point for Sabata because he really, really wants one of those things.
Oh hell yes.
I want to hear the ad for the extreme toy making.
Look, you already ate the combat duck. Just leave it at the kamikaze duck. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, so you headed back to the pond with the waterfall. The picnic is still there. Eris had indeed made all of the food twice the size, so a cherry pie the size of a tractor tire. There are cookies.
Hell yeah.
There are chocolate chip cookies that are the size of bowling balls. It's very large food all set out.
Wouldn't that be more than twice the size?
Yes.
Look, if you can't swim in the cherry pie, what are you doing with your life? Look,
I'm just
That's
saying
true.
that math isn't working.
Yeah,
don't
that's
come
true.
at me
exponential.
with your real world physics in my D&D game, Andrew.
How very dare you?
quote
I love how
quote
this,
Dusty.
Quote that.
I love how this has become. I love how this has become an inside joke. I love this has become in a bit.
So-
We need. That's the merch that we need to sell.
So,
Get
once
your physics out of my fantasy.
your world physics out of my fantasy. You are all again, indeed, face to face with the. I believe she's 6'2",
Yes.
flame-haired, dressed
Flame,
like a
long red head.
long red hair,
Yes.
dressed like a nun with the black wimple and skull face paint, carrying what
yeah.
appears to be a large macahetal strapped across her back. But she's looking happy. She's got no shoes on.
Yeah.
She's sitting, eating cookies. It's a great time. She's happy to see you, Habaru. Trust me, Connor, if she's your type, you're in trouble.
Why? Eris is a lovely woman.
Eris is something. That's all I'm going to say.
She will bring excitement into every moment of every day into your life.
That's not. You
Don't-
said with the last game that you had to play with her.
She's in superstition. Black cat.
Don't have a mustache. If you have a mustache, shave it off.
So, Habaru, you are the one who has instigated this conversation.
Well, actually, her because we were looking at Feynman, but since we don't have Feynman, so we'll have
Yeah.
to
we'll have to pivot.
pivot
God damn it,
off that.
Feynman. Yes, unfortunately, we don't
her-
have our
her-
resident Richard Feynman, who is a fine man, with us tonight. So,
So her next
Eris took her eyes off him for 1 second, and then
he
he seemed to have
vanished.
wandered off.
he ran. Yeah. So the next thing that she's most interested in.
we also forgot that Arashi is also a hamster at the moment, wearing
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
a tiny gi.
Yeah, he's
It's
wearing
from
his
that
gi,
armor.
Fine, Arashi.
still firing off toothpick-sized arrows
Yes.
at Eris.
Pivot. Yes. Yes, I believe you are in Sabata's hand, but you're unintelligible. But yes.
But yeah, so
Arashi,
the
come
next-
into this. It's all right. He'll be here soon. It's okay. He'll like you very much.
bites Sabata.
I don't think I like it.
But Eris's next major focus is the one that she's like don't get her wrong. The seeing Habaru important, but Wicked, she's been waiting to meet Wicked for a long time. So it would be Feynman runs off, so it would be back to harassing Wicked. It's like back over like I got so much to talk to you about. Quick, have a seat. Food. Make yourself comfy.
You're too kind, she says as she hasn't even looked at you yet. She has her eyes closed, heads down. Without even looking, she navigates her way to the blanket and sits down.
Well, welcome. Um, I'm Eris. Well, Habaru already knows that. And we've met, Sabata. Hello!
Hello. Have you seen Rashi?
Hello,
No.
my name is Wicked Willowstick. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I have... Well, I feel like I've known you forever. But we've never really met. In person, that is, anyway. So, how's your trip here? How's Habaru been treating you? I apologize for him up front. His disappointment to the village.
Mr. Askew Aguirre has been very accommodating and kind, especially given the circumstances.
Yeah, I know. He needed a bit more training before he left. I know. We take full responsibility. But,
I'm not
young go-getter. I have to prove myself. I had to get out there. Chip off the old block. Gotta admire him for that.
Yes, he is very admirable.
Well, enough about that. More about you. Any overwhelming needs to save the world?
I'm not certain I understand the question.
Dreams. Feel like no matter what you do, you still end up in the same place.
I take care to avoid dreaming.
But
Doesn't
it's so
do me
much fun.
much good.
What bad things can come of dreams?
Well, not dreams per se. I have an unfortunate affliction with nightmares.
Nightmares are just dreams you haven't got to know yet.
I know them quite well.
Then what is the troubling part?
I'm not certain it's most appropriate. What is the purpose of this visit, if I may ask?
Well, I was asked for a favor which someone already had the answer to technically, but he's still not getting off the hook even though he's doing it himself. But otherwise, and then I found out you're around. I had to meet you. And it's always wonderful to catch up with Sabata. Hello, Sabata.
Hello again.
He's such a lovely person. And he's so fluffy.
I am also cute.
Wicked has not changed her expression at all.
How do you feel about trees and plants and stuff?
The setting is quite nice.
No, not the setting, just in general. Just trying to branch out the conversation.
They're fine.
What is Habaru doing during all this?
Just sitting there and watching.
This is definitively not wicked behavior.
Yeah.
Um,
Was he there when?
Yeah.
He was there.
Yeah, but he was kind of preoccupied. He was torn in half like the last time he saw this.
Oh, apparently that doesn't fucking matter, because every time I bring it up, it gets brushed off. So no, don't you fucking pull that excuse on me, young woman. No.
Oh, Wicked has words about that. Unfortunately, she cannot speak them in this state.
But no, partially one, Habaru is just watching because he's interested. Eris, what are you doing this time? Am I gonna walk away with both my feet still in the right place, or is this gonna be a nightmare?
Oh no, it's not
but
a nightmare. I gave you the advice you needed, which
no.
you asked.
Habaru's just thinking that he hasn't said that out.
Okay.
She still responds anyway.
She can't read
And
minds,
Eris.
thank God.
Yeah, and Andrew got the answer to a question that was not needed to be asked, but that's whatever. So yeah, Habaru is just sitting there watching for right now.
She can't read
And-
minds, but she can break the fourth wall.
Yes, she can. You know, she is literally like camped out, leaning forward on her elbows, and is mere inches face to face with Wicked.
Wicked, no reaction. On the with her in that I don't know what it's called, the samurai sitting where you're just on your knees.
If Arashi was
Oh.
here, he could tell us.
Yeah, Arashi's owner would normally be able to tell you, but
Not today.
not today. My brain is drawing up a blank. But yes, it does have a special name.
That's all right. Eris would recognise that Wicked does look significantly different from when she last saw her. You could swear that she was a completely different colour.
That doesn't phase Eris. Details. That's not an Eris thing. The
She's
soul is.
She's certainly got more mushrooms in her hair too.
Ooh, are they edible?
Jeez, that's not a
Not
question
those
we need to
ones, no.
ask.
She's going to reach up and just start poking one of the mushrooms in your hair.
She lets you. She didn't even look. She didn't even open her eyes to see which one you meant. She just responded.
Oh, are they the extra spicy kind of mushroom?
No, they are not spicy.
Whew. If you like spicy mushrooms, do I have the mushroom for you? They do have to come with a warning. The last time I gave one, it started the 100-year Wizard War. But that's beside the point.
Thank you. Perhaps another time.
You seem
roll an
down.
insight, by the way.
Me?
Habaru.
For
Habaru.
Oh,
Subaru.
Subaru.
got his name.
Even with
Got
a
his
10, that kind of throws you off a little bit. Wicked turning down drugs.
Yeah, no, Habaru's taking this all in stride. Like, I don't think I need to roll an insight to realize, oh, we could say no drugs, huh?
Think something's weird. Not a good
Yeah,
good
no,
look at this.
I am looking at the woman who's currently like stone faced right now.
Stone faced, not stoned. That's a completely different
Yes.
wicked.
Yeah,
Now that I
no.
get to look at this. Now that I get to see this vertically instead of horizontally, something's off about this.
But yeah, no, Habaru's aware things are up right now. And he kind of thinks he knows why. He's keeping that to himself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Great talk. We'll have to catch up again later.
Before
Yes.
you said you've known me for a long time. Is that correct?
Yes. I feel like I've known you a long time. We've known of each other, and I've had we met in a dream a long time ago. Kind of found each other.
That dream wouldn't happen to have told you. Anyone looking at her, her expressive, expression shifts ever so slightly. The face cracks. Her stone wall cracks for just a moment as she says this. It wouldn't happen to have told you where I came from, would you? Would it?
I don't have all my notes, DM, so did it?
Yes.
Yeah, yes. That's a yes. So you might need to send that to me.
Give me a sec.
Don't you remember where you came from?
I only know where I went.
But you want to know where you started.
Yes.
Interesting. You know, the most common question I get into regards to something like that is where the journey ends. I think you're the first person who asked me where it began.
I'd
Waiting
like to
for
know.
message.
I'd simply like to know how I ended
Type.
up on this journey.
No? I mean, I can tell in your travels, your soul is the light I remember. You don't look like what I remember.
No.
Oh, how am I pronouncing that?
The A word?
Yeah, the A. Yeah, well,
Enthalomere.
that's how enthalomere is spelled.
It is how enthalomere is spelled. That's why Andrew hates it every time. He's like, Anabagushka.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Look, if you're not summoning an eldritch deity by playing a D&D game, what are you doing with your life?
All right. So literally, she'll. When I first knew of you, you were a child of enthalomere. I lost you for quite a few years. Next time was Fairwear. And then Nethrag.
Nethrag. Like
What was that? We only heard Craig.
Okay.
So
Like,
you,
I'm working.
yeah, you are working. I think they were talking about what I was whispering.
Oh,
Yeah. Um. Yes. Lost track of you. For many years, then popped up again intermittently. Little signals here and there from Fairweir, and then only very recently again. Once you entered Nethreg.
Yes. Let's see. About 3-4 years ago.
Yep.
so a few times. I don't have the details. I wasn't there in person with you.
You lost me.
Unfortunately, yeah.
What is your purpose with me?
I foresee you as the change the world needs. And to some degree, I guess that makes you an envoy of mine. But because I lost you and I only get you sporadically, I got you help. And she points to Sabata and Hamster Arashi.
I see. Seems other forces see me the same way.
There are many forces out there that will try and influence you. I have merely put this in front of you. How it comes about, if it comes about, entirely up to you through the chaos of life. If you don't do it, I'm not going to hunt you down. I'm not going to force you to do it. I'd like you to. But if you don't want to, that's fine too. Those two idiots over there, they've got to do it because otherwise they're not going home.
You said I'm from Anthalamir. You have any more details about that?
Not really. I could sense your essence and reach through the dream planes to you, but I was never physically there.
I see. Thank you.
I mean, the best that I recall from your dream was some sort of farm? I think.
Fun.
I think it was a farm. Pretty sure it was a farm. It was like a orchard. It's very pretty.
I like what says very softly.
You see? It's a very tree-centric lifestyle you have. It's It's very rooted in your essence. Should do a little fist pump.
Wicked flinches.
Oh no, I wasn't going to hurt you. I'm just trying to get as many tree puns in as I can before you leave. It's another one.
She flinches again as you throw another fist bump.
Damn it.
She
Okay.
hasn't even opened her eyes. Once again, she hasn't even opened her eyes, but she just knows.
All right. You don't need to fear me. My bark is worse than my bite.
I snicker above game.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let you have a little bit of time. Help yourself to some cookie, some cherry pie. If no one wants to eat the cherry pie, we can go swimming in the cherry pie.
No, that's very sticky. No, thank you. You get some for dinner.
No, I'm good.
Habaru, let's wrestle in the cherry pie. You me.
Nope. Nope.
See? It's always the fuddy-duddy of the village.
Here you go, Rashi. Here, you sit here and have some pie. Well, I go look for a bigger Rashi.
You're seeing a hamster sticking up its middle finger up you at you. Yeah.
No, it's okay. I'll be more than 1 minute.
Now it's face palming.
Not sure when I'll be back.
Okay. Well,
Rashi! And he'll just wander around.
anything else,
Yeah.
Habaru, that I can help with? Maybe some relationship problems because you suck at it.
I don't have any problems with relationships. No.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You
Wicked
do.
does audibly sort of turn
No.
her head away as she hears that.
You really do.
No, I'm not gonna be in a relationship with someone who is like a sister to me. I realize we live out in the boonies, but we're not that far into the boonies.
And you handled it how?
By being honest and direct with her. Should I just lead her around?
No. Honesty is good.
Mm-hmm.
Subtlety is nice.
Rashi.
And it's taken me a millennia to learn that.
Mm-hmm. Have I ever struck you as a subtle person?
No.
Yeah. So again,
But
I don't need any advice. I'm good.
you do so much, my child. Take it from old Auntie Eris, who's
Mm-hmm.
been around a long time.
Mm-hmm.
You are signing your own death warrant.
Eris, as you're standing there,
Mm-hmm.
there is a small pop sound as out of the bushes wanders a small Raken gentleman dressed in a tan uniform. Little short, little button up with a collar, has a little patch on his chest that appears to be a pair of wings, a little box with a pair of wings. Under his arm, he is carrying what appears to be, it would be like a shoebox if it were, but a shoebox that holds roughly shoes for like a 6 or a 7-year-old, so quite a small shoebox kind of thing. He comes over to you. He holds out a little black device with a stylus. Signature, please.
Yeah, she signs it.
He hands over the package. Thank you. And you watch as he vanishes again.
This could be someone's heart. What do you reckon? Heart or explosive device?
It is absolutely motionless.
Well,
Or it could be someone's mustache, for all we know.
do not speak of the evil that is. It lurks in the darkness in the void, waiting for us. I have warned everyone for
I thought it
centuries about their
lurks
mustache.
on people's faces.
That's where it hides in plain sight.
Not hiding.
You know
where
the
everyone sees
followers
it.
of the mustache because they have the mustache.
I hate that this has become a thing.
Eris, I have a mustache.
Yeah, but your mustache is different.
Why is it different?
Because it's attached
Because-
to your hair.
Yours
Yeah.
flows to your face. It's not unnatural. This mustache is unnatural. It extends from the facial features. It twists in a mocking manner.
So, because I don't gel my mustache and style it, that doesn't make it evil.
One day you will come across a person with the evil mustache, and you will know. And you will go, "Thank you, Auntie, for warning me."
We deal with the necromancer. The next page is someone with fake mustache. It's just a guy, but they're wearing like the glasses and fake mustache combo.
Okay. I will keep that in mind, Eris.
Okay. She points the box at you as she opens it, just in case. So you get to see what's in the box before Eris does.
What's in the box?
You open the box?
I'm not fucking opening the box. It's being pointed at me and being opened.
Yep, ripping it open, facing Habaru.
So as Habaru, as the box, the paper is pulled off of the box. It's just brown paper. It open. You do see that there's a sparkly dark blue box inside with what appears to be some kind of plastic cover on it. There appears to be gold foiling around the edge of the plastic with a sun motif that in across the navy blue repeated. And as you peer into the darkness within the box, the sunlight catches the shine on what appears to be a pair of braces off of a little belt, off of what appears to be a slightly plasticky, faux leathery looking breastplate, as you have come face to face with the 12-inch special edition with metal accents Habaru Snuggle Plushie by Imperium Industries.
I cast burning hands into the box.
Do you stop him?
Well,
This is special edition, man.
I will reach into the box and hold it in my hands and cast burning hand.
It's in its
As soon as
container.
she's-
It's in its box. Inside its box. It's inside the box.
so you're grabbing the box out of the box and setting it on fire. There's a box in a box, like most Amazon
Like
boxes.
yeah, like it's in its plastic like it's plastic
Oh,
doll cut
yeah.
packaging.
Gonna learn plastic in the woods, man. Oh,
No, I won't.
You've already
I fucking
committed one
want
war
to.
crime today.
Fucking douchey. I didn't do shit. I'm an innocent man. I'll stand for trials and I'll fly by innocent, like all those Germans did. Anyway,
so-
Anyway.
I
You're not-
I
burning
will
it?
reach in. I'm not burning. I will reach in and just pull it out and just look at it.
My special edition turned up. Gimme, 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 gimme.
You. I'm like the least favorite person of yours in this village, and you ordered a special edition plushie
Just
of
because-
me.
Just because you're my least favorite doesn't mean I don't like you. I am still proud of what you've achieved, especially when you hit plushie status. Gimme.
He'll hand it
Wicked
over.
expertly
want-
masked
As
for
you hand it
excitement.
over, just roll me a perception, please.
Rashi!
Any chance I can
As you
get a
hand the
cop
box over, you do
loan?
notice written on one side on a little banner. Now with burning hand sigil, and you can press the inside. You can see where you can press inside the box to watch as the little hands light up and give off a little bit of warmth.
Hope that's magical words.
This is so cool. And you haven't seen the best part yet, Harbour.
What's that?
Come with me. Everyone should come and see this.
As soon
And she's
as
going to start traipsing back through the path back to town.
Wicked stands up and follows.
Sabata's still wandering around the woods looking for a rush.
Bada, we're going back to town to look for Arashi there, and Haber will pick up a little pipsqueak Arashi.
Oh, okay.
Just for the record, the special edition Wicked one, when you squeeze it, all of these little mushrooms pop out of it like armor. But it's like super soft like a squishmallow.
Oh, is it like a chia pet?
Kinda.
It's
Not like one of those stress,
Chia!
not like the
pretty-
stress thing where you squeeze it and the eyeballs pop out. Not that style.
Not quite like
No.
that, no.
That's the
You
fireman one.
You scratch your hair. You scratch her hair, and it smells like moss.
Yeah. It's like the
I'm
perfect
quite-
Cabbage Patch doll.
I'm pretty sure Eris already would have the
The Wicked
wicked one.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
underground versions of Wicked's doll, when you scratch her hair, it smells like drugs.
The special edition of Feynman's one is just all metallic gold with extendable wings.
Yeah, and probably cost a lot.
Yeah, I'll have to order
You
that
don't-
one. Yeah.
I thought it'd be just
Special
one with
order.
extra accessories, like he's a doctor, he's a fireman.
No, because they cost extra to get all of his
the add-on.
outfits.
It's a rot. They just try to rip you off with them. I'm not getting the fireman one. But head into town. Get to like the center of the town.
Christ.
You know, a nice the intersection.
Yeah.
Yep.
Put the little box in the middle of the road,
Mm-hmm.
and then you watch as she uses her chaos magic to supersize it.
I knew it.
How big
Yep.
would you like giant Habaru to be?
Is Habaru standing up in the box or sitting down in the box?
Standing in the box.
Let's go with a 20-foot tall Habaru.
A giant 20-foot tall Habaru special edition plush is standing in the middle of the town square near the fountain.
Now everyone can enjoy it, and when your parents look out the window, they'll see it too.
Till the rats burrow into it and make it a home, make it a nest. Pull out all its stuffing.
What do you think?
Oh, the Habaru Hotel.
Fitting a hero of this town.
Not a hero. Not yet.
That is a neat
Well,
trick.
you've always been a hero to me.
Who's that?
A little kitty told me you were in town.
Yeah.
Ruru, I thought you would at least come and say hello.
Don't call me that.
Did she call you Ruru?
Your
That is so
oldest.
funny.
Your oldest.
I had more pressing things on my mind at the time.
More pressing things like not coming and saying hello?
Getting my legs reattached to my body. Yes, that's
Oh,
more pressing.
wait. You got hurt?
Yes, I don't carry the sword just for show.
You. But
Oh,
you got hurt.
you think you're upset? He didn't even ask me for help. I mean, that hurts.
But I did ask you for help. And then you proceeded to make fun of me because apparently I already knew what I was going to ask you.
Uh,
That helped? But you didn't ask me to help you with your legs?
Yeah.
so you came back to retire? Hopefully?
No.
What do you mean, no?
As in, I'm gonna probably be leaving by end of today.
You got torn in half.
Uh, yeah, but it didn't take.
Like, who hasn't?
It's it's not
Mm,
good enough.
wicked nods.
I thought
Some people have really disappointing partners.
when King said you joined the Imperium, I thought you would be doing like bookwork, staying safe.
Uh, no, buddy, no. I
We thought
Technically,
you
you're
were
doing bookwork.
we thought you were going for a bureaucratic job. You're good with numbers, you're good with people. You're, just going and doing the showman thing and staying safe.
Every word that you have just said infuriates me. No, that's me good with numbers. No, not good with numbers. I'm not doing any bureaucratic crap.
She looks
And
at
the stay safe thing, I trying my best, but I'm kind of not doing the greatest at that.
what do
I mean,
you
good with people? Are we talking about the same person here?
He is good with people. He's direct, he's honest, he is blunt so that everyone knows exactly where they stand. There's no room for miscommunication. He's a
Yeah,
We thought he
I'm
would
quite
be a
sure there's.
perfect lawmaker in a big city where nothing bad happens, and at most he'd be
Oh,
giving people tickets.
I'm quite sure someone in town has a problem with all of that.
yeah. Anyways, yeah. No, the whole trying to keep order thing. I mean, sure, and he'll give Eris some side eye as he says this. Try to keep order when reasonable, but I mean, hey,
You can't have order
adventure.
without chaos.
Well-
Unfortunately, she's right.
For example, you should ask your sister about your non-sister sister.
Wow, you are really pushing me into oncoming
Oh,
traffic, aren't you?
you finally kicked Lavana to the curb, didn't you? I'm so
I
proud
didn't
of you.
kick her. I didn't kick her to the curb. I just told her that, hey, it ain't gonna work out.
Yeah, so you kicked her to the curb. You didn't give her any room for hope that there could be possibly more. You were direct. She knows exactly where she stands. I don't see what you did I don't see what's wrong about that.
The phrasing, I think, could be a little bit different, but it's
Okay, well, how would you phrase it?
um
Wow.
Eris is like, oh, so it
Oh.
runs in the family.
I wouldn't say kicked her to the curb because that implies we were in the same car to begin with. We never were in the same car to begin with.
I
We were
don't
just
know.
two
You used
people
to share
walking down.
bathtubs, so
Okay, when you're like 5 years old, sure, that's one thing. But okay, just how are you doing?
I'm okay. For the
Yeah.
most part.
Doing great. Well, hey, whenever you look out the window, you'll be able to see me, whether you like it or not.
Yeah,
Gift from
I was
Eris.
wondering about the dolls and if they were,
Yeah.
anatomically correct and,
What?
a
What?
direct
What?
depiction
do you,
of you.
If
what,
not,
what do you mean
I
by
can
You've
make.
lost
anatomically
weight.
correct?
Have they been feeding you properly?
What have they been? What do you mean?
Well, the Imperium, do they feed you properly? You know,
Do you?
enough protein, carbohydrates, fats to make sure that you've got a well-balanced diet, to make sure that you're not, bulking up too much or, losing too much weight, not under too much stress.
You
making
think
sure
I'm incapable of doing this stuff myself?
Eris nods.
I mean, not on purpose, but you get kind of focused. So, when you when our people in our family tend to hyperfocus, we do tend to forget to eat. So, making sure you're
Yeah.
drinking plenty of water and eating enough and
Yes.
going to sleep at the right time.
I will have you know, against my will, I am the most responsible person in this group.
No.
Yes.
No.
Do I look like I'm lying?
I have
There's a
met
hamster in your hand sticking his finger up at you.
I have met Farmer Feynman.
No, you haven't, and I can't tell you the reason why you haven't.
Farmer Feynman has drunkenly wandered off into the woods.
Yeah, he does that from time to time, I've noticed. A man as intelligent as that needs his solitude
Nope.
occasionally.
Nope. Incorrect.
That he's intelligent or he needs his solitude occasionally?
The intelligent part, no.
He's a
The
very
solitude, that's
Look, he's
unfortunately
a very wise
more
man. Dare
on
I
the.
say, he's a very fine man. He seems to
And
know
while
what he's
yes, he
talking
may be a
about.
fine man.
He talks about,
Uh,
great farming techniques. He gave me some
Mhm.
advice on how to, on some tweaks I could make on the plows.
Hey,
Can I
do you trust me?
incite her?
Yeah, go
Talking
for
about
it.
And just to make sure, we're speaking to
Right, yeah.
Palana.
Palana?
Yeah.
Okay, hey, Palana, do you trust me?
Sometimes.
Okay. No shit. Right now, do you trust me? Honest to the gods we know.
I mean, that's a lot to say. Eris, is he trustworthy right now?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
Cool. You know what? It's not worth having this discussion. Because it's whatever. How are things going in town while I've been gone?
Fine. I mean, not a lot
Cool.
happens around here. The place is pretty safe.
Yeah, I know.
Maintaining the barriers tends to do that.
So.
I mean,
People.
apart from, the occasional temporal time rift, but, what can you do about those?
Yeah, Sabata, what could you do about temporal time rifts?
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
in
like,
this place and
what
time?
you could do is you take the readings and then do calculations.
yeah, like
Mhm.
last week, old man Jeffers, disappeared into the plane of dreams for, he thinks it was 3 years, but it was only an afternoon, but who knows? They pop
Who
up
knows?
occasionally. One guy did come back talking about this really weird plane that they had these giant shapes that seemed to move around. They decided to leave pretty quickly when, they started glowing and, trying to shoot stuff at
Yeah,
him.
you don't mess with that. Deadly geometry. You stay away from that.
You know what? That is
That's
exactly
right, it
what
goes in
King
the
said.
square hole.
The god. L block.
I mean, if it starts chasing you, run at right angles.
Squiggly
Very
What does
block.
that mean?
That's very obtuse.
Right angles.
That's right. It goes in the square hole.
I mean, look,
Okay.
we had told Mom and Dad that,
Mm-hmm.
because of course, Mama has taken every newspaper clipping that she can find about you as possible. She's printed out any article that's been put out. She's recorded any of Brax Bronxton's hit pieces about you. Did you really assault a dragon dog salesman?
What the fuck? No.
Well, he swears you probed him.
We purchased a bunch of dragon dogs for someone who was on our team at the time.
What's a dragon dog?
Uh, how do you feel about processed meat? You don't know what processed meat is.
I've seen
Uh,
people processing in the meat, so they put the
So you
meat
know,
in salt into
sometimes
the skin.
sandwiches can be like rectangle-ish shaped, right?
Yes.
Do they have sliced bread?
They don't have sliced bread yet.
Imagine.
They don't have sliced bread yet. It's like rustic loaves.
Okay, but they can still cut it in that general shape, right?
That'd be a waste of bread.
It would be wasted.
No. I'm not talking like rectangle shape, but just like the idea of
Oh,
a
they do
sandwich in
slice-
general.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's not a
Okay.
cube. It's not a cube loaf.
Fine.
Right.
You know what a sandwich is, Sabata?
And yeah, of course I do. Yes.
Christ. Imagine if it's a tube and you bite down on it.
Andrew explaining a burrito.
A tube that you bite down on.
I don't want
Okay.
this conversation anymore.
Eris is trying to help you with visualization, so she's sitting there.
No, I'm so glad the internet cannot see that.
Well, I mean, I don't know how you're going to interpret biting down on a tube. I think we can all figure it out. Anyways,
Let's not open up the discourse of whether or not a hot dog is a sandwich or a taco.
Or a sausage.
oh,
That wasn't your go-to sausage, but okay.
Or sorry,
What?
if it's a hot dog, it's a sandwich or taco.
a hot dog can be a sausage.
I don't know how you eat dogs. They're horrible creatures.
That's a bit
No, it's not. It's not actual dogs. That's just what they're called. Anyways,
dogs.
okay,
That's
stop,
what I mean.
stop.
Yeah, I can't believe we let us get sidetracked from your family drama.
Look, so we've convinced Mama and Papa that you are just a clerk handing out fines. Nothing bad
Why
happens.
would you lie to our mother and father like that?
Because the last time something bad like this happened, they stormed down there and set fire to a barn.
Okay, but
I don't know.
they can't
When
do
it comes
that.
to you, they get completely irrational. Mama wants you to be safe. You didn't take any of her armor. You didn't take any of her weaponry. You insisted you wanted to take it all yourself.
Tegan, all my stuff is flavored to be from my family.
Your sisters don't know that. Did you tell your sisters before you left?
Don't double down.
Yes, Tegan, I would not have just abandoned my family.
No,
I
you
would have
would've told
told them,
you were
hey,
going.
I'm going to a school to learn how to be a sword fighter.
You're going to a school.
Hugs and kisses.
Okay, you're going to a school.
Yeah.
That makes this whole into...
Okay,
So you've joined a cult.
I have no fucking idea how you're leaping that logic, but okay.
You're going to school? How old are you?
It's a technical school where he was supposed to
No,
be learning.
it wasn't technical school. I don't understand why I tell you guys these things and you interpret it a different way. I
Was there
was learning
teachers?
from a sword master.
Exactly.
From a
sword
you
sword
went
school.
to a technical school to learn from a sword master to make better swords using ancient techniques
No,
and things like that.
No. Why
Damn,
would I go
like a
to
school?
the mobile sword fighters to learn how to forge swords. I told you this. I'm going to be an adventurer. I'm going to go challenge other swordsmen. And I don't understand what the misinterpretation is with you guys of
Yep.
these are the things I'm doing and this is the
Because-
things you think I'm doing.
Because the
But you
idea,
suck at it. You come back in 2 pieces.
because Habaru,
Eris, shut the fuck up.
Habaru, the idea was we were going to be a family and doing this together, and you were the blacksmith. Mama taught you
No.
everything.
I taught myself a lot, thank you. But
The point is,
no,
you are going to be the one inheriting the forge.
nope.
Well,
That
just because you
No.
had other ideas, having contingency plans for when things go south or whenever you decide you're done is not a bad idea. Having a second and a third and a fourth backup is not a bad idea.
Yep. Thank you for telling me the choices I'm making are wrong. Really appreciate the familial support.
It's not that I think what you're doing is wrong. It's just
But you lied to mom and dad about what I'm doing.
they're afraid you're going to get hurt.
Okay, but
Their ideas of what the adventurers are these days are extremely the extreme of the extreme. You have to understand, the news we get out of Nethrake is the big explosions. Did you know that there was a train explosion a few weeks back?
he'll hold up his metal hands. Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
What's a train?
Oh,
So-
you'll love that. You're gonna love trains. You're gonna be a
So-
train weirdo. You're gonna be foaming at the mouth for those.
Look, we see these. What we're hearing is demonic terrorism making its way across the plains. Do you really want mom and dad to think that's what you're right in the middle of? That you're going to come home in 2 pieces or a box, heaven forbid?
Hey, what's that that island just north of us? How far is that away?
I don't know, like a few hours? Why?
Cool. Ancient cult out there making people forget their lives. Eldritch monster that killed a ancient dragon. And I helped kill the fucking thing. And I'm cursed with terrible knowledge. Just because I stay here does not make me safer than if I was somewhere else. Terrible things exist everywhere.
I get
And if
that.
I just live in a padded room, then what's the fucking point of living?
This is true.
Because at least you'll be with your family and you'll be alive. It's not
No,
wrong,
that's
Habaru.
that's
to-
not living. That's not living. Surviving is not living.
Just because I don't have grand plans to be an adventurer doesn't make wanting a family, wanting to be here, wrong either.
And if that's what you want, go for it.
And
But
is
I
there
know what
any
I want,
harm in
and
letting
it's-
mom and dad think that what you're doing... What is so wrong with telling our mother and father that what you're doing is safe?
Because if I die, then what do you tell them? Hey, not only is your son dead, I've also been lying to you about what he's actually been doing.
You could die in any number of ways, Habaru. They don't need to know it's because you were eaten by, I don't know, some kind of automotive mimic.
Hey, I knew an automotive mimic. He was a very nice guy.
That's one way. I guess.
Look. Sometimes it's easier to tell little white lies to keep the people around you safe.
You were just telling me about how I should kick someone to the curb and be direct and honest with them. So there's no misinterpretations. And
Yeah,
now
so
you want
she can-
me
Yeah,
to
so she can
live
move
this
on.
white lie?
No, so she can move on. Because her waiting around for you is doing her no favors. Mom and Dad thinking that you're safe, you know, giving out fines is a little different.
I don't know. He
Not
could
sure
get
if
a
you make
paper
that
cut.
decision.
Paper cut can get infected. And he could die from that.
I'm certainly not going to make a 20-foot tall doll of someone who hands out fines and does paperwork.
Okay, well, it's been good talking with you, but we do need to get going. So we have ancient monsters to go fight and migraines to combat. Can
And
feel 'em
Arashi.
building
We gotta
now.
find Arashi because he's here somewhere.
Yeah, find
wait.
Arashi and he'll toss him
Wait.
to Wicked or to the Eris.
I get that this world, our little world here in this part of Anthalamir, is too small, too safe for you. I get that. But some of us have to tell ourselves little white lies about what you're doing. Because we're terrified. We have to lie to ourselves to think that you're okay because we love you and we don't want to think about the fact that you could be in danger. To live with that idea of, well, we haven't heard from him in 3 weeks, so he could be hurt, he could be dead, he could be anything, and all we're getting are tiny snippets that we don't even know are true. The Imperium so heavily controls the information coming out of their territories that all of the reels that have come out about you, we see you at signings and photo opportunities and the calendar.
I
We had
hate
to
them
make sure
all.
Mom didn't open that one.
You say so many
Wait,
funny
wait,
words.
wait. What calendar?
There's a
I'm telling
calendar.
you, it's superimposed. It's definitely not him. It's just his face on.
So, anything you see about me from the Imperium, just immediately assume it's false because the Imperium is bad. I'm not happy to even be tied to them in any form of fashion, but I'm trying to use what I can get right now.
Oh, that calendar's not bad. Woo-hoo.
Thank you, Eris.
Wicked Stonewalls.
Just
We just want you to be safe.
and this feels like a really big fucking betrayal. I'm not gonna lie. You lied to Mom, you lied to Dad, you're lying to yourself. I mean, yeah, sure. I
Well,
might die one day,
the
but I'm gonna be
alternative is turning
happy
around
with
to
what
our
I'm doing.
mother and telling her that you came here and you were here for not even 24 hours before you left again. It's been a week. You're back now,
Yeah.
and you still haven't visited.
Because there's a lot going on.
I get it.
I
Your new life is exciting and dangerous. But when did we stop being a priority?
You guys are my priority. That's why I'm trying to solve the problems I'm currently facing. Because I want you guys to be safe. I want everyone in this village to be safe. Everyone in this realm and all 3 of the realms to be safe. And I can't do that if I'm doing nothing. Let's just table this discussion. Nothing productive is going to come of this.
Oh, and you never introduced me to your lovely friends. Hi, and Sabata.
The only
You're a
the
valuable
only-
customer.
friend who is here right now is Wicked. Sabata is a workplace
No,
associate.
he's a valuable customer of Escuagiriot Industries.
Sure, then
Yes.
he's a customer.
I'm going to buy a lot.
All right, well, we best be going then.
Hi,
Hello,
Wicked.
my name is Wicked.
I'm Polana. Habaru's annoying older sister. Not a lot older, just a little bit older. But
Nice to meet you.
I make a lot of the blueprints nowadays. A lot of drawing and things like that. So,
Wicked has still not opened her eyes. Still head down. Still hands together.
okay. Your hexagram page. You're not how I imagined.
She clenches that her hands that are together. Yes, I'm just trying to stay professional.
Oh, I'm sorry. I understand.
Thank you.
Honestly, I don't know how she walks with her eyes closed. It's amazing.
Fine, Habaru. You do what you need to do. Just send me a message when you remember my phone number.
Make sure to tell mom and dad the truth when it works for you.
Sure thing. Sabata, all of your stuff should be ready to collect in about 2 hours.
Oh, goody! I'm so looking forward to this.
She kind of
So-
gives you a weird pat on the shoulder, Habaru, and then leaves.
I can't wait for Eris to reply all your new age stuff when you go back home.
Not take my toys.
Eris will come over and pat Habaru on the back. Well, you may not be my favorite, but I am proud of you, and I thoroughly support you just going in half cocked. Just chaos is the way. So proud of you.
Thanks, Eris.
But I still think you should say hello to your mother because, look, trust me, I know a lot about things about the family. I thought my family had died. But no, they had been taken away and joined the cult.
Judging by how this conversation just with my sister, no, I am going to not go see my mother or father right now. Because holy shit, that would be a train wreck.
What is this train you talk about?
Here, come with me. I'll show you while we wait for your order
Okay.
to get
Wicked-
assembled.
Wicked turns to Sabata. It's like a wagon train, but without horses.
How did the wagons move?
Oh, you'll love this. And he'll lead Sabata to the tavern.
Okay. You go to the tavern.
Oh, I was gonna use that to fade to black. Be like, oh hey, look, here's a video of a train.
Okay, so you go into the tavern, you get served some drinks, you sit down, you pull out your ethereal connector
I will say we're not sitting in the middle of the tavern. We are sitting wherever
in a
is
booth
best
in the corner as per
hidden, yeah.
usual.
Listen, right? I
Per
don't want to
usual.
be fucking seen by anyone who knows me. I'm
You
very much like,
You sit in
Head
there next to
down.
Sabata. Sabata gets a gallon of milk as you pull out your ethereal connector, queue up
How
queue
it's
up
made.
Facebook or Hextagram or TwigTalk and show him some videos of the train that you left on, the one where you jumped out of the airship and blah 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 blah.
oh, I'm just showing him like retro trains.
Like how it's made.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like Yeah. Like, hey, here's like all the moving parts by burning coal. That helps power the engines. Blah 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 blah. Locomotive talk.
It was always Steam, and then it moved on to Ethereum.
Does
But there we go.
Eris follow us? Does Eris join?
No, Eris doesn't go into the tavern.
All right.
This is fantastic. I must build myself one of these. These look fantastic.
As oh, go ahead.
What is? Are they some sort of rails or something? It runs along.
Yeah, train tracks.
Mm. I must design a cart that doesn't have to run on these tracks, and you can drive it wherever you want.
Oh boy, let
Harbour
me
goes,
show
cool
you.
story, and pulls up cars and motorcycles.
Yeah, let me show you my Ethereum's favorite car brand, MG, Motors General.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they help
Sabato, so I just
pioneer Ethereum cars in this day and age.
Sabato, so I just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
You ever want to see flying? And we just spend 2 hours going over that stuff.
Airships and stuff.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Eris, Wicked, what are you doing?
Oh.
Did Wicked go in there or?
Did Eris have anything else to do with Wicked?
If you didn't go in, she'd float around with you in sort of an awkward silence, sort of waiting for you to, if you had any questions or something.
You don't have any further details as to what I'm supposed to be doing.
Changing the world.
Hmm.
I'm not like those gods and goddesses that tell you what you to do and how to do it. I make a suggestion, and if in a whim you feel like doing it, entirely up to you. If you don't, you don't.
Good
I don't
pauses.
bore you down with details and boring plans. That's not my style. A long, long time ago, I lost a bit of who I was. And the people that were of the same existence that I was were scattered. I never forced them to come back, but I did go and find them. And if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Like that old saying, I can only show you the door. I can answer any questions you might have. I can be as helpful as you need. But I'm not going to tell you how to do it or what to do. That is life, and that is entirely up to you. And the love and the pain and everything in between that comes is the joy of it.
Joy. What is your role in this then? To just watch me?
What I saw in you was there before I was. I didn't descend upon and you are my envoy. It was already there before I was. It was already a possibility.
Surely there more.
What more is there to be?
So the dream was just happenstance then?
No. I reached out, I felt you, and that was that. I mean, when you look at it in a way, you may not have been born and I may not have ever found you. It was chance, it was chaos that put you where you were.
Just chance, huh?
Life is chance. There is many out there, and if I could see this Feynman to make sure, there's many out there that want strict rules that manage everything. Is it better to hold on to a plant tightly or to let it grow wild on its own?
In my circumstance. In my circumstance, I feel like I would have felt better if there was a part of a plan. Rather than just my luck.
A
But
plan that dictates everything that happens to you, or an end goal that you find your way there somehow?
it's just disheartening to know how lucky I was. How unlucky I was.
Good things happen, bad things happen. If only good things ever happen, how do you know what's bad?
What about the opposite? If only bad things happen.
How do you know what's good? Same argument. True balance is a bit of both. I know someone who's about that.
So, I'm due for good then? Or am I still going to be unlucky?
Or is it you having a negative outlook on, and you have had some good things? I'm not saying everything's been good, but you've had some good things, but you've been too down to notice.
I've noticed. Certainly still hasn't made up for the bad.
And sometimes it never will.
Just my luck.
Just know in you there is change. And it could be good for you, or it could be bad for you. It could be good for others, it could be bad for others. You might not even want to do it, and no one will ever know. Like I said, I play the field, so I got those other two. They're out of time, they're out of their depth here. But they are just enough chaos and rules to possibly be what we need when we need it. I haven't sent you alone.
Haven't?
You might have traveled alone coming up to the parts that you're into now. Now you have someone to travel with. But the two that I sent, they'll be good backups for you. And I'm not even just talking combat. Trust me. You ever feel down? You gotta give Sabata a hug. He's so soft and fluffy. Like, oh my god.
There when I need it, huh? She says, and you see her demeanor crack. You feel venom in those words.
I may not have been there earlier, and I can't be everywhere. And I can't. No, that's wrong. I can't say can't. I won't do it for you. I'll supply help.
Wicked, Wicked's demeanor goes back to her stonewalling. I understand. I will take my leave. She'll bow and walk off to the tavern.
Oh, before you go,
She stops on a dime.
I have two things for you. And she'll hand you a Arashi action figure. Just add water. It'll make sense.
God.
Um, and this will make sense in time, but not at the moment. And she's going to give you a crystal ladybug.
She takes it without looking. Thank you.
Don't forget to add water.
Thank you. She'll bow again, then take her leave.
The last thing you hear as you enter the tavern will be the great rumbling
Oh god,
and
she
the sound
starts
of
rumbling.
well, no, there'd be a rumbling and Eris yelling "Yeehaw!" as she commences the 157th Great Cicada Stampede out of town.
It is. The noise is god awful. The giant crab grabs a couple. He's happy.
Right. Wicked enters the tavern.
You enter the tavern. What happens when she leaves with Arashi?
Hold on.
He needs to add water.
No, I'm talking about
Wicked will...
the Arashi chipmunk.
Oh.
What Arashi chipmunk?
Yeah, I was gonna
There's an,
say.
there's an Arashi action figure.
Oh, jeez.
Just add water.
Okay. She enters the tavern.
Wicked enters the tavern. Quote unquote, sees her friends.
Sabata
Sits
is
down.
giggling himself, sounding like Dennis Nedry when he opens the whipped cream can in the shaving foam can in Jurassic Park. That whistle laugh that he does.
What a hyper specific poll.
It's either that or
And,
he starts snorting, which will set Craig off if you can manage it.
Wicked takes a seat. And
It's amazing. There are people that can a mechanical that turn into cars. And I just don't know
Yeah.
what cars are.
The best part is, the last time you've seen a mechanical man was Budge.
No, he hasn't seen him yet.
No, he would have seen Budge. You did see Budge.
No, that's later on.
That's later on because we're like level 19 when we came back through time to see the
Oh, it
bunch.
hasn't happened yet. That's
No.
right.
Yep.
God damn it.
Retcon.
Timey-wimey bullshit. Okay,
Yep.
so no, he
Retcon.
hasn't seen any automatons at this point.
retcon them in the past. Just say, "Oh, hey, we saw something like you."
Sabata
Anyway,
is extremely happy, though.
Oh, you.
Anyway,
It's like a kid at
Wicked
Christmas.
walks in. Wicked walks in, finally opens her eyes, relaxes a bit, and she barely makes it to the table, almost smashing her face into the edge of it as she sort of stumbles into the chair.
You good, bud?
Did you start drinking without us? Although I am having
drink?
my milk.
Yes, actually,
Okay.
and now it's coming back.
I'll go grab us a pitcher. You rest your feet.
I haven't had to do that in a while.
You want to talk about it or not right now?
What's there to talk about?
I can understand the formalities around the queens. But maybe I'm wrong. I'm reading too much into this. I'm trying to avoid my own home situation right now. It feels like that formality is not born out of reverence, but more of a fear.
Ding, ding, ding. Ah, man, your sister probably thinks I'm so stuck up and pompous. Oh,
I
sister thinks I'm a stick in the mud.
promise they don't. But again, do you want to talk about that or not?
I'll say it's how I was raised, and it's not something I can really turn off.
Okay. Is that for authority figures or for just for women?
Oh yeah. I guess witches and people of power in that regard.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, since you were first and center for the bitch fest I just had with my sister, uh, I'm a big believer in truth, as much as it can be fucking annoying or not pleasant. However, I also don't believe in a forced truth. If you want to talk about it, I'm always happy to listen. But also, some people
I
like to keep some things personal.
I couldn't say anything, but I do completely agree with your points there. Kind of defeats the purpose of you leaving, trying to make a name for yourself if they don't know what you're doing.
It's was never about making a name for myself. I never wanted to be famous. I just wanted to test myself. I wanted to make or not just a sword, but to make items of great renown, to find other sword masters, and to apply my skill. And I thought the adventures, the organized adventures, whatever you want to call it, adventures league, adventures group, cadre, whatever, was fine until I got unwelcomed there, and then I tried the Imperium, and I realized, oh, this is why all the adventures I was running with didn't want to go to the Imperium, because the Imperium are a bunch of assholes. So, why do you have an action figure of the
She
other
was fiddling
asshole?
with the action figure. Hmm? Oh, Eris gave it to me. Where is Zarashi? Or where's the little chipmunk? That's about ahead him.
Did Eris say to do anything with that action figure?
Uh, Imagine I just said no. New character.
I choose
What's stopping you?
violence.
She said it would get bigger if I had water.
You mind if I see that?
No, it's mine.
Pretty please.
She is wobbling. She seems to still be drunk.
Here, why don't I get that picture of beer I talked about?
There's a really weird
Actually, I
noise,
think
Habaru. At first, you think it's
No.
coming from your ethereal connector next to you that Sabata's listening on, but you hear this kind of noise that just sounds. It, it just, after a while, it just starts to bother you. Just nut 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 nut, and you watch as the wood on the table in front of you morphs, rises up, stops for a minute, and then it turns hot pink, and it's like a little hot pink box.
What the fuck?
You know, I think I might be done drinking for the day. Can I just get water?
It continues to
What
newt
is?
newt at you.
Is anyone else in the bar reacting to this?
No, it's a
This
small
bar's
box,
good.
probably. It's a small box, probably 5 centimeters by 5 centimeters. So like I don't know,
We
Can I
could
get that in
grab it.
freedom units?
2 inches by 2 inches, I guess, roughly, give or take.
I think it's about right. We could all grab it.
You open.
Yep.
Inside is what appears to be a metal and enamel pin shaped like a ladybird. On the back of it, you do see it is engraved with a little thing saying on one of the red wings, for Habaru.
Oh, it's for you. She gives it to Brew.
And now I am up to 4 gods, and only one of them I want to be really on an active speaking terms with, and he's the one who talks to me the least. I will take it and look it over.
As you go to grab it, it leaps on your hand and scuttles up your arm at speed.
Oh god.
All of its little 6 legs just
Hate this. Hate this.
up
Hate
your
this.
arm.
Hate this. Hate this.
You can feel
Okay.
its little legs crawl across the back of your
Tegan,
neck.
I really hate this. Tegan, I really hate this.
My mind went to like the scarab from the Mummy.
Stop talking. Please and thank you.
You
yeah.
feel it scuttle down the back of your armor and then stop. As you
no.
sit there, you feel this constriction as the legs, what feels like 2 of the silver legs, come up over your shoulder and wrap and cross around the front of you and around the bottom of your waist and cross over in front of you as a silver metal cross in front of you, almost like you're wearing a backpack.
Okay.
Ooh, fashionable. Does the action figure have like a pull string for like saying phrases?
No.
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 Is there like just a pitcher of water or a beer or on a table nearby?
I can say that you guys collected some water at some point.
Cool. Why don't you put them in the water?
Habaru in denial. I'm not going to address the backpack, he says.
What am I supposed to do with it right now? Fucking pull it off and look at it?
Wicked takes a sip of water and then offers a sip to a little action figure. Arashi. He accidentally spills it all over him.
So with that, the action figure sort of explodes to a full-size Arashi, and he's like, "I'm going to kill that bitch. I am going to kill her. Where did she go?"
Oh, hi, Rashi. Hey, you should have been here earlier. There was a little chipmunk that looked like you.
Yeah, but like really ugly though.
He's very rude too.
Yeah, really rabid. Made poor decisions in its life, I think, that got it to this point.
Silver ladybug, specifically, cyber enhancement.
And you should see this. These things are called cars.
You have my blessing to get her if you're still interested.
Why are you wet?
I don't know, Sabata. Why do you think I'm wet?
Better you than me. You hiding in a jug of water somewhere?
Today sucks.
As you
Yeah, it's like if you attack random people, bad things might happen to you.
As you
I haven't
move-
attacked you yet.
As you move the box out of the way, as you're having this discussion, Habaru, a small piece of paper uncoils from it, lands in front of you, and written in a very neat, beautiful scripted hand, just the word subtlety.
Wicked looks at the paper. Man, I can see why you left. People just don't get it here.
Everyone in this town tells me I'm fucking wrong all the time. It fucking drives me insane.
Yeah, I did notice that.
Yeah.
I think you got it though.
Yeah. By got it, I mean get the fuck out of this town. Okay. All right. Who wants to go here? Arashi,
You got that.
you
shit
did a
on?
dumb thing and you got punished for it and you deserved it. But I can do something that can help cheer you up.
You can hand me Eris's head on a platter.
I can give you something to kill. That does
I can
deserve to die.
I can
The
work with
chickens?
that.
Are we going back for the chickens?
Why am I fighting chickens?
No, we're not fighting chickens. No. We.
I'm really trying here.
I think you're the only one trying. 1 versus 5.
They're my chickens. I know what they are. I ain't going anywhere near them.
No. We need to go perform a rite of banishment, and we need to go kill a gelatinous mass of bad touch tentacles.
We also gotta go see the necromancer.
Are we killing
Yeah.
the necromancer?
I actually don't think we need to. I think we should, because fuck that guy. But
All right, how about we find out what we need to know and then kill him?
well, you can't read the book, so I can read the book and I can tell you. But
Are you pulling the book out?
no, I'm just looking at it from Roll20, because I was looking at it earlier. I think at this point the necromancer doesn't matter. Dusty, unless you know something.
We gotta trigger the level up. Kevin's still ahead of us.
Oh, right. Sure, I guess. I mean, if we go banish dickhead Zenabelli, would that trigger a level up?
Who's got the
We only
belly?
found out about that one because Feynman leveled up.
Yeah. Even though I fucking banished him.
So how do you know about this necromancer?
I mean, we didn't really check.
What do you mean, how do I know about this necromancer?
When do you keep necromancers in a directory to hunt?
Not
No,
Necromancer.
no.
a necromancer, the necromancer.
Oh, the
I-
necromancer.
The
That
necromancer,
makes
okay.
us-
No. In the
It
last
says it was a
meter-
movie.
What
What's
is
a movie?
No, stop.
I don't know.
We're getting off track.
I don't
Oh
know.
god, he's watched. He's
Do we
watching. a
kill the
Black Mirror.
movie?
No, stop. A movie is something you watch for entertainment purposes.
He's
Not what
watching
we're
a trailer
focusing
for
on
the
right now.
Necromancer movie. There's lots of explosions and undead rising.
Why does he keep jumping and missing bits?
Because it's meant to entice you to go see the full story. To hook you in.
So we're going to
Okay.
see the movie. All right.
No,
I
we're
mean,
not going to go
it's-
see the movie. We're no.
But you just said we're going to see the necromancer. I am confused.
I like that his
Please
background
ignore that
animation
right
just
now.
ended and we've got
Please.
this little bits in the background.
Roll credits. Please continue, Andrew Habro.
Sorry to interrupt you, Ruru.
I'm gonna fucking scream.
Who's
I'm s-
Ruru?
I'm sorry, but Kev is gonna lose it when he realizes your sister calls you Ruru.
Sabata? Who's Ruru? Who are you talking to?
Habaru, his sister calls him Ruru.
Ruru.
Yeah, he's a Ruru.
Ruru. You don't want to know what that means in my language. That's not a good word.
Oh, isn't it?
No.
Is that why his sister calls him that?
Maybe.
Wicked just like howls with laughter, like cackling laughter, remembering Ururu.
It's so funny. I'm wicked. Okay.
That does not sound like the Wicked. No, it's a very bad thing.
We're going to Nethreg to go banish a monster. Are we on board with this plan?
Yeah, tentacle monster, kill that, speak to necromancer.
Not kill it. You can't kill it. You can only banish it.
I don't
'Cause we killed-
specialize in banishing.
Well,
We-
I
we-
know how
we
to
know what to do.
banish it.
Well,
I
that
know what
makes
to
it
do.
easier. I'll watch you
Just
back
gonna-
while you banish it.
Yeah,
That's not reassuring at all.
Then we gotta see if Necromancer actually got bounced. I don't think we actually checked to see if he was gone.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's still there. He was essentially given free reign. I wouldn't be surprised, in fact, if the Imperium is just monitoring but not doing anything to stop it. Again, the book doesn't cover how to kill him.
Did you read it
All of-
properly?
Maybe not yet.
Yes, I read the book properly. Thank you. All it says is the necromancer is going to be used as part of a sacrifice to get summoned, and then the necromancer causes the night of the necromancer, which then causes everyone to try to go to the fucking crab. We've taken care of the crab for now,
Kinda.
and we've got the
We
bile
just
of
put
the
it in a
toad.
nicer place, so now it's got a pond and it's not bothering anyone.
And so now we need to go deal with Zenzabelli.
So this book is what we're
Yeah.
following, which is what I'm here for, to kill the things in the book so I can go home.
I hate books
Yeah.
so much.
Do not break the book. You
I
cannot.
don't want to break the... No, I'm not going to break the book. The book tells me where I need to go. Can I possibly study it to be in it?
No, because it'll drive you insane. And that's not an insult to you for once. It's madness made form.
Okay. Odd.
Habru,
We
roll
wouldn't be
me a
able to
wisdom
Uh,
save,
understand
by
it
the way.
anyway.
So you're crazy then? Is that what you're saying? Because you read the book.
No, I'm apparently for God's favorite princesses.
Okay, there you go.
I
Yeah,
could
17.
bet.
Now you can answer that question that you passed the save.
As you're looking around Habaru, you do notice that everything around you at the moment, you get the impression you can hear ticking clocks underneath it all. Just as you're looking at different people, you can hear the sound of ticking clocks. Some of them moving faster than others, some of them sounding like old grandfather clocks. Looking at Arashi and Sabata, you can hear that again. They sound like very old wooden grandfather clocks, ticking extremely slowly. But as you are looking at Arashi and Sabata, something becomes immediately apparent to your newfound vision. Arashi seems to be glowing with a bright white light, and you can see that there is a figure standing over his shoulder, extremely tall, easily 8 foot tall, dark, shrouded, appearing to be holding what looks like a scythe of some description. Behind Sabata, looking at Sabata, he is nothing but static to you. Like, yeah, looking at that white and black static on a screen. It is still in Sabata form, but it's just kind of giving that soft as you're looking at him. And then a long black-haired girl crawls out of him. No, that...
Not
I can fix
again.
her.
And the worst part is she's all wet.
Truly his worst nightmare.
Yep.
Okay.
What do you look? Why are you looking at me like that? Stop looking at me like that. That looks. Stop it.
As part of opening the door for us to kill the fucking frog, I am cursed with terrible knowledge. You have a person standing over your shoulder, and you have the fuzzies. And I
Just he's
don't know
very
what.
fuzzy.
No, like, of course you don't know what. Wicked, help me out here. The fuzzies when the TV isn't connected and it's not getting a reception, right?
The TV static?
Yeah.
What's TV?
You don't know what that
about
is.
Sorry, what about it? I was zoned out.
I'm having one of my fucking terrible visions, and I don't know how to interpret it.
Oh.
Um,
She like reaches over to like hug you.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
Pet,
I'm sorry,
The vision-
Tabata.
pat,
You have a
pat.
disease called the TV.
no, it's not a
Uh,
disease. Stop assuming things. It's an object. It is a descriptor of what I'm trying to describe.
Fuzzies.
So you're trying to tell me about a vision?
Oh, I know.
Yes.
It's like everything's covered in this is pretty close. It's like imagine you're looking at through running water, but it's like black and white. That's sort of a close
Interesting.
comparison.
What?
Distorted
I'll-
vision.
Yeah, I'll show you later, bud. Do you know
Tell all
any
vision. Okay.
Yeah. Do you know, Arashi, any 8-foot tall figures in your life, in your culture?
A few.
Do any of them care about you?
A few. I mean,
I don't know
we
what
are.
I was expecting from those answers. I'm not gonna lie. That's not your fault. That's my bad.
I mean, shadowy. Are they carrying any weapons of any sort?
No, just you were glowing with a white light, which I thought your whole thing was not glowing.
My clan is descended from gods, if that counts. Or goddesses.
Well, which ones?
Hecate.
Gesundheit?
Death.
Of course it is. Fucking emo. God,
What is
whatever.
an emo?
Death and
You.
doorways specifically.
Is that? I think. Didn't you tell me about an emo? It's some sort of bird, Sabata.
Yeah, they got the very long legs and neck, and then they do the pecking.
Emu, I believe is what you're referring to.
You shut
See
your
that
mouth,
are
Andrew.
definitely
That is
emo.
not how you pronounce that word.
Definitely emo.
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 You're nope, emu. EMU. I'm talking about emo. EMO.
That's right, emo.
Emu.
Should we get going?
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Does that help with this shadowy figure behind me or something?
No. Again, I mean, I had a vision about Wicked meeting someone with red hair, skull painted face, and I'm embarrassed to admit I didn't realize it was Eris. So part of it is user error, admittedly.
As
the
you
other part
say,
of it-
Eris, he'll spit on the ground.
From the bar comes
You're
out,
always
hey,
doing that.
you better clean that up.
Oh, I
I'll
was hoping
step
someone.
on it.
I'm hoping someone slipped on it again. That was funny last time.
That wasn't my spit, though.
Okay.
And we'll never know who it was.
Mm-hmm.
Wicked is gonna stand up. All right. Should we? I'm gonna need you to carry me.
She's like swaying in her place.
Do you just want to leave in the morning?
No, it's
Where'd you get
fine.
that? Where'd you get the backpack from?
I
Why does it look like a ladybug?
Keep
will
those
stop
clothes.
showing you things if you keep pushing me like this.
Oh, it's okay. It's fine.
You go pick up your order of things.
Yes, I will do that. Right now, I will. I need to
Yes.
sleep.
We are gonna go. Fuck.
What did he order?
2 hours. It has not been 2 hours.
Definitively not.
Things.
He's standing at the window just.
Things, stuff. I don't know what a weirdo like him would order. Uh, okay.
He would
Let's
order
just-
technology. What technology do you sell in this town?
Your parents
I-
basically sell everything: etheric converters, wiring of all sorts, tubing of all sorts. They make tiny
Does-
screws and gear mechanisms.
Does Sabata have any money?
From our time period, we don't have any currently.
Show me what it looks like.
And he'll pull out a bag of solid gold coins.
It's heavy, Habaru. Real heavy.
Knowing, because I am the son of a merchant, and part of my thing was I can judge value with eye for treasure. Would I be able to look at this and go, yeah, my parents will take this for money?
Yeah, they will still take coins. They do, particularly in Anthalamir, they do still take coins. It's only really Nethrag that is pretty much a card, like a cashless society.
The evils of cashless society. Is that what you're saying?
I'm kind of picturing the heads and tails on these coins, probably of things that no longer exist.
Yeah, the heads and tails, they look real. They're real old, to the point that they're probably collector pieces and probably worth 10 times as much per coin.
Hmm.
Huh,
don't have
Andrew
much.
goes, all of a sudden you guys became real interesting to me.
No,
I only
No,
have a
I
couple
was-
hundred.
that's perfectly fine. And my parents
Every
probably won't
Netflix
cheat 'em.
dollar. The Netflix dollar goes by the soul standard.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Have you or Sabata ever died and been resurrected?
No, I have not failed.
I don't call it that. Okay, cool. Awesome. That's gonna make getting in probably harder, because why the fuck would anything ever be easy for us? Okay.
What is it? A gateway of death?
Yeah, we're literally going to hell.
Descendant of death. I can walk through that doorway without any issues.
Well, no, you have to go through customs.
There's customs. What is that?
Customs would
Imagine-
exist at the time.
Imagine something that sounds reasonable, right? Like, for instance, you wouldn't let any random stranger into your home, but you might
Oh, we
invite
don't.
them in. Right, but you might invite someone in to a home.
Wait, you've
They have to
never gone-
undergo the trials to get to our village first.
And you know what? Let's call that customs. Sure. It's not actually the trial. No one's fighting. No one's having to do a test. They're just having to prove they can be there lawfully through paperwork.
Wait, you've
Hell
never
is
had to-
nothing if bureaucratic.
You've never
Wow,
had to go through, you've never had to go through a checkpoint to get into a town?
No, I'm pretty sneaky.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't imagine you're a by the books or legal type person.
But you've seen them, right?
Yeah, I've seen them, and I've also spoken to one once where he said, "Oh, papers," was his last word.
Well, same concept. They just check. They just check you.
For
and
contraband, to make sure you're there
check for
legally.
contraband. Declare commerce. Make sure they have a record of you entering.
So
That's
I
what
want to say this, and I
Hell
want to say this
hasn't-
now.
Hell is in the same place, right?
Yes, but under new management.
No.
I don't care. Yeah, it is.
Just lie to him.
Because if it
At this point, I'm
is-
done explaining things.
Okay. Fair point.
if it is, we used to have secret entrances.
They're not there anymore.
You sure?
I am 100% certain. When all the angels moved in, yeah, they're probably not there.
Angels.
Yeah.
At the very least,
Oh,
that's
fucking
secret.
tell me about it.
I haven't met a
Righteous
single good
little
one.
bastards.
I haven't met a single good angel. One.
Yeah.
I can introduce you to a few.
Nope,
They're
I'm
dead.
good. More than likely. They all got kind of kicked out. So there's currently a war in hell right now between angels and demons. And for once, demons aren't the bad guys.
Well,
No, they're definitely still bad guys.
yeah.
Well,
they're not
no one
gonna-
likes a colonizer.
You're a bad guy, but that doesn't make you a bad guy.
I'm bad, and that's good because I'll never be good,
And that's
I mean,
and that's not bad.
Sure, we can argue the devils of hell are evil, but I mean, when it comes to them wanting to take back their homeland, does that make them bad? How they do it, yeah, probably is not the greatest ways. A lot of people running around without skin down there, but
They stay in their realm, we stay in ours. The angels stay in their realm, and either they cross into mine,
no,
either they cross
no.
into ours, gets killed.
I
Well,
like
no, we
Andrew
have to
going,
go into
I don't want to
the.
explain anymore. Immediately has to explain more.
We have to go to the part of hell that's being run by the angels.
Right.
By the way, they will probably try to actively kill us.
Then it would be
Well-
worthwhile seeing that all of my back doors are closed.
They won't. They won't kill us while we're in public. They won't try anything.
Yeah,
We've taken precautions.
yeah. But as soon as we're kind of hidden away, like we will be when we go deal with Zenzabelli, we may have a not great time incoming.
Is there
Speaking of-
all electric lights, or is there candles here?
There's electric
The-
lights.
I'm looking for a candle or a fire. Is there a fireplace?
There is no fireplace.
Damn it.
There are heaters.
Ooh.
Ether powered heaters.
So they're like bar heaters. I can still put paper to it and it'll catch fire.
No.
Damn it. They're radiators. then.
They're they're radiators.
This world is backwards. You can't send messages anymore.
I think I have a lighter. Do you need a fire or something?
Yes, I need a fire. And then I'll pull out my piece of paper, quickly scribble a note about needing a back door to hell. Burn this, please.
Well, we have
He'll snap his fingers and have a flame appear over his hand.
And my
He
magic
watches it,
parchment.
vanishes,
will-
just. You get a text message back. It is a hyperlink, Habaru.
Oh, fuck off.
No, he doesn't.
Oh,
No, he doesn't.
Sabata. Sabata.
Savannah gets it.
The the message tone goes off, and there's a code thing that comes up.
Nope,
as
because my phone is fucking locked.
Yeah, it still comes up as an alert that you've got a message.
It's not locked because you opened it for me so I could watch things.
So in the time between now and the you leaving, you've had the phone up and open.
no,
that
yeah,
sounds
'cause
in
you
character.
left.
Never mind.
You left.
That sounds in character.
Yeah, it's in
That
character.
sounds
Isn't it?
in character.
Sure. Okay. What are they supposed to send a paper back?
Last time they called your device thingy.
Oh,
I imagine Sabata pulls an iPad case, like, what? That thing's in the way, and just swipes it away.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is in
swipes
the way.
away.
Delete.
I'm looking at something so rude.
he has my phone. Well, hey, guess what? You don't get to know what they say until you find your friend.
Meanwhile, Sabata, it's not a very long walk. You have arrived there, and there is what appears to be a large, esky-sized box with a handle on it. So a cooler with a handle. It is
See?
quite thick looking. You can see that it is metal. It appears to look very heavy. And when they open it, you can see that it's insulated and it lets out this little bit of a cool rush.
Ah, this is great.
Okay, so we did organize a whole heap of wires. You'll find that the wires and the cogs and the gears, all the screws and whatnot, are in the compartmentalized slot down the side, and she pulls it up, and you can see that it's a sturdy, strange polymer compartment. It's plastic, basically, like that they've made with like lots of little drawers and stuff in it. And she puts that back down. The cooled area, it is spelled that it will stay cold, but just make sure that when you only take it out the Ethereum you need and put it back to keep it cool and stable for the time. We have put in a number of different Ethereums, which we have put a booklet in about what each type does. But for
booklet.
general rule, yeah, just keep them cold unless you're putting them into a device. Okay?
Okay, keep cool. Device. Okay, that done, Pat. Excellent. And the connect the Ethernet connector things. You got them?
Yes. You didn't state what brand you wanted or anything. However, we do have the latest Palm phone, the Palm 5.
Palm 5.
Hands it
Yes,
over.
this would go.
It's a nice big size. It looks like a, for lack of a better word, a Samsung Galaxy like 6 Plus
So
or
it's better
whatever.
than Harbouroo's?
It is better than Habaru's.
That's good.
Yes. You'll obviously, when you set it up, we have put in the Ether card for you. So all of that stuff is in there. You'll need to go and set up all of your Palm applications and things like this, like Palm Pay and all this kind of stuff. So
Palm Pay. Okay. Oh, I will know this. Yes.
all right. So altogether, that will come to 300 gold.
300 gold. Okay.
He'll pull his hat off. He'll reach in. He'll pull out a bag. It's rather large. And he'll count out 300 gold.
She's looking at the coins and she's like, okay. Been a while, but... And she's counting. That looks about
It's
right.
all real. You can bite it if you want.
Oh, I'm aware. My counter has a anti-fraud charm on it to make sure that we're not getting counterfeits. Not that we would get counterfeits in town, but it's always nice to just be sure.
You can have counterfeit gold, like
Oh.
like fool's gold or something.
You can have counterfeit gold. It depends on where you go. Be careful with your cards and whatnot. They do have scanners out there now that will connect with your...
My cards. I have to have playing cards or something.
No, your bank cards.
Bank. What is this bank card? Do I need one?
Oh, I suppose. I know several people who don't believe in the system, so no, you don't need one, but
Okay.
it does make it easier in like Fairweir and Nethreg particularly, because obviously they need card there. They don't value Electrum the way we do.
Oh.
I'm so glad you got that, Dusty.
Yes,
Kevin
I do
wasn't
not
here
like
to hear it.
I do not like the conversion rate with the.
No,
No.
it's a bit odd, but it's nice to deal in cold, hard cash. It's one thing that doesn't depreciate, so...
So, if I'm going to this Netreg, do I definitely need card?
There are plenty of banks that you can get it all set up, and you can always get money transferred at any of the teleportation stations and things like that to make sure that you've got the right currency and what you need for where you're traveling.
Oh, okay. This is all new to me. This is fantastic. I love all this stuff. Ah, well, this will do for now. I'm quite sure I will be back. So much.
And I will tell you, not that I would usually recommend this, but considering you're spending time with my son and most likely going back to Nethreg, if you need some older pieces and whatnot, you can always check out the Junkers. They will have bits and pieces around where they might not be the most upmarket modern thing, but they'll do in a pinch.
Junkers. Oh, like scrap
Yeah,
sort of thing?
people take their appliances, their old mechs, and things like that, and dump them there
Uh,
for a fee.
They
of
get rid of
course.
that. They get rid of the technology?
Well, yeah.
Ah,
I
these
mean,
people are fools.
after a while, uh, some of the appliances that come out of Wyatt Abaddon Technologies, they just break down and they don't sell replacement parts because they've bought out their newest models and things like that. So they recycle them.
Recycle. So they use the. Okay. So they use the broken ones to fix other broken ones.
Yeah, basically, especially if they're older
Okay.
models.
Fascinating.
Unfortunately, not everybody can, buy the new Palm phone or, the newest vehicles and things like this. Some people like just, fixing up vehicles. I, know a guy who bought a, King Stallion, and it took them years to fix it, but, yeah, got it going, made the most incredible noise. Just this deep, roaring hum to it when you took off. The speeds it would achieve.
Speeds. Mm.
Yeah.
And you can just buy these things. How much would they go for?
Well, it depends. Some of the newer technologies, we're looking at anywhere between a couple of thousand gold or credits to 50,000, 100,000, things like that. I mean, I've
Holy
never actually seen
guacamole.
one. I did get to tour the factory to see the Nation God tier mech suit. Incredible. Just
I-
absolute top
A
tier.
mech suit.
Yeah, it's
What?
like a giant robot that you can fit inside, and it can do all sorts of things.
I've got to see this. All right, thank you. We have to go to Network now. To do stuff and maybe check this out.
All right. Well, if you run out of anything, you have our number. Now that you've got your palm phone, you can get access to the web.
Yes, I have been doing the web thing. Yes.
Yes, you can get access to Arachne. Just go to our website, and you can order through our website, and we can organize with the Department of Deliveries to do instantaneous deliveries for you if you need.
I don't even have to come back to the shop. I can order from the little device here.
Yeah.
Oh, Joyce! So battery's so happy.
Savada just learned about online shopping.
All right. I have to go. But thank you so much. I very much appreciate this. I am gonna have so much fun.
Okay, so you take your cooler of dangerous volatile materials and you leave.
I'll head back. Happy as Larry.
Arashi, you watch as Sabata saunters in holding a large esky. You're muted.
You're muted.
Silent.
We need Habaru's thing. Where's that?
Oh yeah, here it is. You just throw it back now. I got my own one now. I am happy.
You see that it's a shiny box. It's got a blue cover.
It's a box. I don't care. You've got your thing back, Habaru. Did they call or something? They reply?
What?
He'll check his messages.
You can see that there's a message from a private number, and you can see that it's a hyperlink.
Wicked, this is what they tell us. Well, you shouldn't accept random hyperlinks. I don't know. Should I click on that? I don't think so.
Web safety.
Web safety, that's a big thing.
What is
You can
web
get a
safe?
virus that way.
You can be diseased by your little compact thing.
Oh, yes, if you're not careful with it. Sabata! If you
It's
click
all right.
things you don't know or understand, you might get sick. And your
I
device
put-
will get sick with you.
I will put protection on it.
I don't think they're saying
Yeah,
protection
just-
against you.
Yeah, I just downloaded all this malware protection. You're fine.
He'll click the link.
Okay, you click the link.
Uh-huh.
Death Clan malware loading.
Yeah.
Habaru, you feel yourself
Feel?
getting
Oh my
fizzy.
I feel this.
This is everybody. You feel yourself getting fizzy. It fizzes up from your toes. It spreads through you like an effervescence as you can feel yourself dematerializing in real time. You feel the change as you pass through the planar veils, as all of a sudden you are beset by this deep humidity and the sounds of dark bird calls, just like crows and whatnot, as you are surrounded by a green, swampy-like forest.
Oh, crap.
I fucking hate you and I hate your fucking clan.
I asked if there was a back door to hell, like we were going to do.
No, we didn't need the back door.
We have a door.
But we're
We have a
here now.
perfectly good door.
Ta-da! I didn't know they could do that. I just asked for like directions.
Direct this fist up your ass.
Stupid word list.
Do I have like a connection to the
Direct these
Ethernets?
nuts.
Yes. You
Can I
it
Google
takes
Maps?
like it takes a couple of seconds or so, but you do connect to the Nethreg Ethernet.
What happens
I
if
would
you
like
click
to
the link again.
Google Maps.
You would like to go to Google Maps. You can
Google Maps.
Moogle
Tegan,
Moogle Maps.
Google.
Yeah.
Google, yeah.
No copyright here.
No copyright here.
Yeah.
You go to the Moogle Maps, as in your location.
Yes.
You are in Nethreg. You are just off of the coast, near Devil's Fork and Termina.
I would like to put into Google real quick. Sulfur deposits.
Sulfur deposit.
Yes.
Is that a place?
Yeah, there's sulfur deposits. There are sulfur mines through here.
Is there any on the way back to Moonblight?
Yes, you can tell actually that you're not too far from a train line.
Okay. We need to go get some sulfur, be miserable, and then go back to Moonblight, and then go
Where's Moonblight on the map again?
south of us.
South?
Now Tegan,
Oh, okay. There we go. There
I'm
we go.
going to ask you this. I'm going to ask you, please don't torture us with this answer.
Mm-hmm.
Feynman came with us, right?
Yes, he did.
Okay, thank
He's
you.
wandering around in the forest. You can kind of see him through the trees.
Okay.
I'm not going to make him join you later.
Yeah, I was gonna say, please don't do that.
No, definitely.
Not again.
Yeah, 'cause you'll level up.
Okay, so we need to go get some sulfur, and then we need to get some holy water. I know we're gonna get the holy water. We can get that in town. We need to go get sulfur. Let's go grab
Wicked,
it on the way.
as he's saying this, I'm just reminding you, Dusty, you have a whole bag of sulfur that was given to you by the Imperium, because it's brimstone.
Brimstone?
Yeah.
Oh, I took that already. Yeah, that's all gone.
God, what a funny answer. Oh, that's already gone.
Yeah, it's all gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just finishing up as he finishes saying that.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh man, we have to get more of this stuff. Oh man, that's crazy. Anyways, when are we going? What's the direction?
Okay, so you know you need to find either the brimstone mines. You can find. You can go purchase, if you get to the city, you can go purchase pharmaceutical grade brimstone. Or you can go wandering around looking for the illegal stuff. Or
we could
you
just
could
push
get
to go.
Wicked to message, because she does get given a supply to keep her
Or-
lucid. In air quotes.
Unlisted.
I thought there was a mine right next, or not next to us, but
Yeah, there is.
yes, let's just go to the mine.
I mean,
I
you
mean,
can
just-
you can do that.
Anyone? Yeah, does anyone have any objections to that?
No.
Check it out, stupid.
We could
Why?
have some waiting for us. I could order another prescription.
What do you mean order a prescription?
I've been getting the Imperium's been providing me with substances.
I-
She's still wobbling.
Okay, so there's a lot of problems in that. What substances have they been providing you?
Well,
Drugs.
brimstone for one.
What?
I also got blue mushroom powder. I still got some dream mist left over.
Oh. Did you ever wonder why the guys claiming to be the good guys were giving you a lot of hard drugs? Like, that never once came up?
Because I'm so wonderful.
Okay. Listen.
I love Wicked.
I gotta figure out how to approach this. Fuck it. I'm not gonna tell you to stop doing drugs. That's your choice. But don't get them from the Imperium. Who knows what they're doing to that shit?
So should I not ask for this then?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, I wasn't gonna take it this time. I was gonna use. We can use it for the ritual, right?
Yeah, but we can get some on the way. Not drugs, just sulfur.
I
But
hate
we'll,
to say all sulfur in Nethreg is drugs.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, it's a medical grade. It's essentially the cocaine of the demon world,
Ha-
but it's a mineral. It's naturally
I'm gonna
occurring in
hate-
hell.
Okay, I was gonna say fucking how, but okay, well that really unfortunate.
Every now and
Can
then,
we-
you watch as
Thing.
Sabata gets immediately damp and then fluffs again.
I mean, we could just have it waiting for us. I'm sure they'd be
I-
willing, especially if I just say it's for the ritual.
No, I don't know if the Imperium wants us stopping the ritual. That's part of my problem. Can you text oh god, I feel really bad. I can't remember her name. We haven't talked to her in
Callie?
forever. Callie?
Calliope?
Calliope,
Yeah.
that's the one.
Yeah, Calliope, and just say, hey, can you be discreet and grab some of this?
She'll shoot a text, still wobbling. Her grammar terrible.
Uh,
Hey, can I get a prescription waiting for me?
You get a message
Hush,
back.
hush. like shush emoji, shush emoji.
You get a message back where she does indeed. Uh, she sends back, yeah, absolutely. Do you need the same amount? Do you want a better quality? Do you need anything else?
More the same.
More of the same. Yep, can do. That's absolutely no problems. Oh, how did it go in, where was it? Wolf Heap?
She says crying emoji, crying emoji. It was so fun, but it went good, but bad things happened, but
Oh no, crying emoji. Well, I hope you've had some time for some R&R. If not, I can organise a girls' spa day when you get back. Imperium is waiting to hear your report on the crab. Smiling emoji, smiling emoji.
thanks. That sounds awesome.
Ooh,
Poop emoji.
then there's like, oh, when will you be back?
uh, the train won't take more than a day, right?
No.
Less than a day. Probably tonight.
Ooh, so you're in town. Nice. Wait,
Uh,
where
weird
are
stuff.
you? Question mark, question mark.
Weird stuff ended up near Termina. She spells it wrong though.
Termina, do you just want me to send an airship to come get you? All Imperium issues sorted out now. Smiley emoji, poking tongue out emoji, smiling tongue out emoji.
Oh, now we get suspicious. Can I scroll back up through my text with Calliope? Does she use this emojis? Many
Yeah.
emojis normally?
She's a big emoji user. She also helped you out when you came back last time and needed to get you out of the city for a while.
Gotcha. Okay, just making sure.
She's on your side. That is one thing she has said to you, that she's on your side.
I know. I just want to make sure I'm talking to Calliope.
Yeah, no, it is normal for her.
Right. We could just text back with a bunch of train emojis. I like trains, train emojis. And she, I'm gonna take the train.
If you're sure, dynamite explosion emoji question mark.
I got this.
Okay, if you need anything, let me know. We'll organise pickup ASAP, because you don't want to be out there after dark. The emoji. I love the fact I make that noise and you know exactly the emoji I'm talking about.
Yep. All right. Wicked'll join the party. All right, we're good to go. To the train. She takes 2 steps and falls down.
Okay, buddy. Let's let me carry you on my back. Come on.
Face
Come
down
on.
in the
Up
dirt.
we go.
Got her hands face down in the dirt, like carry me.
Oh, okay, buddy. And I will piggyback carry Wicked.
Let's get out of this stinky place. Want to be on this train.
It is humid as hell.
Literally.
The best part is, Arashi, it's shadowy, it's dark green, it's misty everywhere. There's this lovely humid mist that just hangs low in the forest.
He's not stealthing. He's not even trying. In fact, he's kicking rocks, giving his position away. Fucking hate this place. Fucking hate Eris. Fucking hate all of this. I'll find a way into hell. I didn't know they were going to do that. Put a fist up my ass. Fuck you. Fuck this. Fuck that. I hope you all fucking die and I get the book so I can just finish it myself.
You tie a string to Feynman to lead him after you. No, he'd be,
No, well, I was going to say, because who's putting a string on him? Because I'd just be like poking him with a sword. Fucking move, moron.
no, he'd be walking along behind you. But you do slowly make your way across until eventually you do reach, in the middle of this swampy area, you do reach what appears to be a built-up platform, and you can see that there is a rail track running along the top of it, spanning out into the distance in either direction.
I will find it curious because I have not watched these train videos or anything. I'm going to tap it with a sword and be standing on the tracks.
It's made of concrete.
Hey, Dingus, the several ton locomotive that's going to be going very fast will turn you to a fucking paste if you stand there.
What's a locomotive?
Get off the track and you'll see.
Because you've checked it on your phone, you know that a train should be coming past shortly. So much so that, Arashi, just roll me a perception.
A perception. Okay, come on, computer. Actually, what is it set to? Not normal. Thank you. There's no advantages for this perception.
You are standing on the the concrete platform that's built up out of the water, and you're kind of like poking at the tracks, but you do start to notice under your feet a very subtle vibration. The water around here starts to shiver as just at the edges of your hearing you can hear starting to just in the distance like a little mosquito.
Yeah, well, I'll take Harbour's advice and you get off the track.
Now, this isn't, I will point out, this is not a station.
Oh?
No, it's not a station. It's just a built-up structure that the train's track is on in the middle of the swamp, so it's not in the water.
Oh.
It's just the train
So-
track.
I imagine we're still on our way.
Yes.
So it's
Okay,
not.
we're still on our way to town.
Is it gonna stop for us?
No.
No,
Nope.
it's not a station.
Okay.
We're not
That's
at
what I
town yet.
thought. Okay, cool. All right. So,
You know you approximately have about 10 minutes before the train will come past.
cool. When it comes by, we gotta jump on. Normally it would stop, but not right here.
It is
They
also
can
travelling
go
at
to town?
excessive speeds. We're talking bullet train speeds, Habaru.
Wait,
You know this. You've been on a train before.
no, not that. Why the fuck would we come? Is there not another platform?
Yeah, she's not saying. She's just describing something that we're passing by on the way to town. We're not stopping here.
So you're just following it in a direction towards...
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying we were like stopping. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are we stopping here? Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You know, if you head to the north and follow the tracks, you will eventually get to Moonblight. If you travel
I would like.
if you travel it south, you'll end up at least a stop before you cross the water to get to Devil's Fork.
Isn't Moonlight
Where is-
south of us?
Yes. I said if you go south,
But
you
you're
get
saying
to
if we go-
Moonblight.
You
Depends
said if we
which
go
is closer.
north.
Yeah, if you go
You
north,
said
because
north.
I will say you are closer to Devil's Fork than you are Moonblight.
No, Tegan, you're saying if we go north, we will get to Moonblight.
That's what you did say.
Well, I
DM.
meant sorry, I meant south.
Okay, I was confused, but I was like, wait a minute, hang on. Okay, So where's the nearest station? Let's just go to the station.
The nearest station is if you head north, but you've still got a bit of a trek.
Can't we just catch it
Okay.
here? I don't want to keep going through this stinky water.
So, like, okay, I'm just confused. Let's just go to the station.
Let's
It's-
go.
It's still going to be a couple hours walk. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that's fine.
Don't want to walk through the stinky water, Sabata. I didn't want to be in this stupid time zone.
I don't like this stupid place.
His tail is dragging through the swamp water.
Or next time, don't play with stupid schematics that you shouldn't be playing with.
I didn't play with it. I only touched it to look at it.
Oh,
Next
the Mikey came with us, right?
Yes,
Okay, good.
because he's attached to you, yes. Sabata, the only saving grace you've got is you've still got your large cooler, which every time you crack it slightly, it lets out a nice cool wash of air.
He's still using his prestidigitation like crazy.
Okay, so you start heading north to get to the small station that's before Devil's Fork. And so, as you reach the station, that's where we're going to end tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're back in Nethrake. Yay!
Yay.
I hope you guys all enjoyed this, and thank you everybody who is watching at home. It is always wonderful to have you here. Thank you for joining us on our journey tonight, and we'll see what happens, because hopefully next time these guys are going to be getting rid of a tentacle monster. Maybe. Or maybe just more bureaucracy. We shall see. Either way, thank you again for watching. I hope you drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, look after yourselves, and look after each other. And we will see you all next time, guys. Have a good week. Bye,
night.
guys.
Right.